Today I got to work on this little pup named Dixie, and just a couple months ago she almost didn't make it, but a rescuer came through and paid for the emergency surgery. So I tagged him in this post so he can get the recognition he deserves. Use that ramp to make it easier to get her in the tub, get her a quick rinse down, start off with that blueberry facial, get that shampoo rolling in. It can be really tough with those short-haired breeds, you really gotta work it in there. Towel on the booty, and then we'll get this soft rubber curry brush. That's gonna help get a real good clean, especially with that short hair. Pretty much just a lot of dirt coming out. So I'm going to add a little more shampoo as I go and continue to scrub her from head to paw for a few more minutes. Then we'll get a good rinse down for her. Now a quick towel dry. Now on the power dryer, she does really well for it. Just sits there most of the time. Gets a little uneasy, but nothing too much. Once dry, I'm going to use that Equus Microtech. That's going to help with some of the dandruff that she has going on. Get that rubbed in really good with that rubber curry brush. Now onto the Sleek Easy, which I like to use on those really short-haired breeds. It's going to help pull up a lot of that dead coat and help reduce shedding. A few minutes of that, and then we'll get her a nice clean bandana. Check out that nice, clean, healthy, shiny coat. No crazy hair coming out, and she's all ready to go home. Today I got to work on this little Cane Asada Corso named Raiden. He's 4 months old, and this is my first time working on him. I make sure to use the ramp so he can get accustomed to it. Now a quick little rinse down. Start off with that blueberry facial. Get that shampoo rolling in. Booty on the towel. My favorite rubber brush. We'll brush him from head to paw for a couple minutes. You can see that good scrub it's getting. Nothing coming out, which is pretty common with puppies, so just once or twice more over. This might be the cutest puppy I've ever seen. Now back to Raiden, get him rinsed down really good, quick little towel cuddle. Now onto the power dryer, and this is a really important step for that coat to get nice and fluffy and healthy looking. He's definitely pretty scared for a puppy, but that's normal. We help him get through it and show him that it's not going to hurt him, so we can set him up for success. Then that avocado mist, of course. Get that spread around and brushed up really good for a couple minutes. And he's not losing any hair, so I just take the rest of my time to just cuddle with him and give him some good pets. Rock him like a little baby, but he didn't love that. Now we'll check out that nice, clean, healthy coat. No crazy hair coming out. He's all ready to go home and protect the earth realm. Today I got to work on this big old Rottweiler. Always got to start with the love pats to the head. Now we're going to get him in the bath and start off with that blueberry facial. We'll get that shampoo rolling in. So big I got to get in there with him. Now I'll use a soft slicker brush and we'll get him brushed up from head to paw for 5 minutes. You can see it also works the shampoo in really well. Quite a bit of hair already coming out. Now we're also going to switch over to these gloves. It's going to work the shampoo in even better, and it works really well with this medium thick hair. And now on that rinse down, got to clear the drain. He shakes right in my face. Back to rinsing, quick towel dry. Now I'm going to use the power dryer on him, and thankfully he sits there for me. I was kind of afraid he'd be jumpy and really hard to hold in the tub. That's going to make his coat nice and fluffy. Now onto the avocado mist. We'll get that worked in with that rubber curry brush. Losing a good amount, so I'll switch over to that short-haired refresh. Now I'm going to brush him with this for 10 minutes and see how much hair is already coming out. He sees a dog getting crazy with the groomer and tries to intervene. Thankfully, I'm able to calm him down pretty quickly. Now, of course, my groomer's got to always do something. Okay, back to brushing. Now the best part, I always got to play with these big pups especially. They love those love pats and wrestling around. I wouldn't have it any other way. Now I think I saw a Rottweiler with a green bandana before, so we'll go with that. Give him a dap goodbye. Check out his nice, clean, healthy, shiny coat. No crazy hair coming out. He's all ready to go home. Today I got to work on these 5 little Frenchie piranhas. Let's see how they do on their first trip to the groomer. Get those sharp puppy nails grinded down. They all do really well, except the last one maybe. One by one we'll get them in the tub. Of course I'm going to wash them all together at the same time. They don't know what's going on, running around like little piggies. Then of course we'll start off with those blueberry facials, one for each of them. They have no idea what the heck I'm doing to them. Now we'll get that shampoo rolling in, towel on their little baby hot pockets. I got so many rubber curry brushes I let them choose. This one reminds me of some jellies. Now I find it easiest just to pick each one up and give them a good scrub down from head to paw. They seem to calm down a little bit more like this and just let me do my thing. Now a quick rinse down, towel dry. Then they patiently wait for me to get that power dryer on. They regret that and scatter in a panic. So same thing here, I'm going to pick up each one by one and give them a little dry. The dryer's on low and I don't want to overdo it with them and freak them out their first visit. So we finish up there and we get that avocado mist and a rubber curry brush for each of them. And that Megatech pet rebuilder for nose, paw pads, and wrinkles. Now we'll get a little close up on the camera, move on to the next one. Gonna do the same thing with each of them. And thankfully right now they're not really losing any hair, so just a quick little brush over for a couple minutes each. Then just a little bit of that Megatech and those wrinkles will help keep them nice and healthy. A little bit on the paw pads and nose as well. I'm actually surprised at how well these pups did. I think they're just too young to be too crazy yet. All finished. Now we're going to check out their nice, clean, healthy, shiny coats. No crazy hairs coming out. And they're all ready to go home. Today I got to work on this little Frenchie thingy, McBobber. But before the tub, we're going to start with the nails, and he wasn't liking that too much. Thankfully, he just needed some pats on the head, and he did okay. Now back to the bath for a rinse down. We started off with that blueberry facial. We'll get that shampoo rolling in. Now we're going to use a towel on the booty and then the face. Switch that. Now the soft rubber curry brush, you're going to get him scrubbed up really good from head to paw for a few minutes. You can see he's losing quite a bit of hair, and that's pretty common in these dogs, especially when they're dealing with skin issues. That usually makes them shed so much more. Of course, I got to mess with his little tongue sticking out. Finished there, and we check with Luke to make sure the water's warm enough. Now a quick towel dry, then onto the power dryer where he does pretty good for his back half. I start to get to his front half and he goes crazy, so we'll stop there. Now the Equus Premier Spray with that rubber curry brush, get that spread around really well. Of course, there's still quite a bit of hair coming out, so we'll switch over to that Sleek Easy. It's going to help remove all that loose, dead hair. Can't really tell too much, but there's actually a lot of hair coming off of him. Going to brush him here for 5 full minutes. See all that aftermath of the hair on the table. Now we'll check out his nice, clean, healthy, shiny coat. No crazy hair coming out. He's all ready to go home. Today I got to work on this little guy, and his owners drove 4 hours from Vegas just to see me. You can tell right from the beginning he just wants to be held. So we're going to get those nails grinded, and he wasn't a big fan. So first I just used my head to block him. That works pretty well for those back ones. And holding them too, of course. But after I get the back ones done, that doesn't work too well with the front. He's like a little kitty cat just trying to crawl up and get me to hold him. So I get someone to help me, and then we can get those front nails finished up. Now we're going to get him in the bath and rinse down really well. We started off with that blueberry facial. We get that shampoo rolling in. Now I'm going to start getting him scrubbed up from head to paw with that rubber curry brush for a few minutes. Not forgetting his little baby toes. He's still trying to crawl out, and I convinced him to give me a little kiss. Back to the scrubbing. You can see I'm getting just a decent amount out. Now for that rinse down, quick towel dry. And the dryer he actually did really well, but of course he wants to be held again. I get a little too low and he takes advantage and crawls on me. So now I just hold him to my chest. Once dry, we'll get that Premier Spray with that rubber curry brush. Get that rubbed in really well. Now he's losing even more hair, so we'll switch to that short hair refresh. Gonna brush him here for about 5 or 10 minutes. You can see the chunks of hair just falling off already. And he's being a super good boy. Get him a nice sweet bandana. Check out his nice clean healthy coat. No crazy hair coming out. He's all ready to go home. Back to Vegas. Today I got to work on this beautiful girl named Pearl. She was rescued from Baldwin Park Animal Shelter. You can see she's super nice, just a little bit shy at first. So I'll ramp her up into the tub, give her some love before we start. Now we'll get her rinsed down really good. Start off with that blueberry facial. Get that shampoo rolling in. Today I'm using the Equus Microtech shampoo. No towel needed today, I guess. Then we'll get that soft rubber curry brush. Get her scrubbed up really good from head to paw for a few minutes. She's still a bit shy and unsure, but that's okay. We just give her some comfort. You can see quite a bit of hair coming out. It just kind of matches the brush. So we'll continue that scrub down. Keep giving her some pets throughout. Finish up there. We got quite a bit more out. Quick waterboarding, rinse. Now onto the power dryer where she's still a little bit shy, but she does really well for this. And I hadn't done the nails yet, so we're going to work on those before we brush her. And she's definitely feeling a lot more comfortable now. I don't even ask anymore. Get some help for those front nails. Now the best part, I just get to cuddle her and give her a little massage. Now, of course, I got to give her a little headlock just to mess around. As you can see, she's feeling a lot better. Much more relaxed and calm. Still a little bit scared at times, but happy as you can see. One final squeeze. A little bit more pets. Now I guess I'll have to get to the brushing eventually. We'll use that Equus Avocado Mist with that rubber curry brush. Get this spread around all really well. Now she's just enjoying her spa day. Pit bulls or a lot of similar breeds are usually my nicest clients. Get some little bicycle kicks in there. Then we'll move on to the Sleek Easy because she's losing quite a bit of hair. She enjoys this one as well. Can't really tell because her hair matches the floor pretty good, but we get quite a bit out. One final belly rub, then we'll get her bandanaed up. Now we'll check out her nice, clean, healthy, shiny coat. No crazy hair coming out. She's all ready to go home.